Blessed morning, Grateful Gals family. Welcome back to the Grateful Gals Sports Huddle. Y'all know what time it is, man. About to get directly to some sports talk, sports news, all that good stuff, man. You can find it here every Thursday and Saturday on the Grateful Gals Sports Huddle. But before I get into some great sports talk this morning, I'm about to get directly to the daily verse. Daily verse for the day of May 18th, 2023, derived from the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 6, and it states as follows. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Amen. And again, it's from the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 6. And ladies and gentlemen, this morning for the Sports Huddle Rundown, I'll be going over the NBA playoff, Western Conference Finals, and the Eastern Conference Finals. I'll be giving my predictions to see who, pick my team and what game those respective conference finals who will end and who will meet up in the NBA Finals. Then I get my NBA Final prediction. Then I'll be moving on to the NBA lottery results. NBA lottery was a couple days back, so I'll be going over the results from the NBA lottery picks. Then I'll be going over to MLB information from the last couple days, score results, any major news, anything like that. Then I'll be transferring over to the National Hockey League, Eastern Conference Finals, Western Conference Finals predictions that kicks off tonight. So make sure you check out the Eastern Conference Finals games tonight for hockey, and the Western Conference Final game should be either tomorrow or Saturday. It'll probably be Friday. But make sure y'all tune in, and then to wrap up the Sports Huddle, I will be announcing the XFL Championship winner. Again, I'll be going over the XFL Championship winner, and then I'll be reconvening. Well, I'll be ending my show on that. So, with no further ado, I'm about to get directly into it. NBA information from last night. Well, I'm going to start with the Western Conference Final. So, in the Western Conference Final, we have the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Denver Nuggets. The Denver Nuggets defeated the Lakers in Game 1 of the Western Conference Final on Tuesday, 132 to 126. Moving on to last night's games, we had the Eastern Conference Finals Game 1. We had the Heat defeat the Celtics 123-116 to take a 1-0 series lead. And the Denver Nuggets currently hold a 1-0 lead over the Lakers as well. So tonight on ESPN, the Lakers and Nuggets will go against each other in Game 2. I'm definitely looking forward to this. The Lakers, they had a late game adjustment the other night that lessened the gap from their game. They were losing by 25, 30 points. But they end up losing by 6 points. So I definitely think Game 2 is going to be more competitive, more defensively driven for both teams because they scored pretty high. They scored in 130s and the 126s, so pretty high scores. So make sure y'all check out that game tonight. And then tomorrow for Friday night as well, it'll be Game 2 for the Heat Celtics. And I think my prediction for the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference Final, I think the Lakers will force a Game 7 against the Nuggets. I want LeBron to win, but the way I've been seeing Jokic play, I don't know, man. If AD can match the physicality and match what Jokic is doing the whole series, I think the Lakers will win it in 7. If they don't do that, and LeBron has to really take over a workload, I think they can win as well. But I think AD has to be able to complement LeBron every game. So if they can do that, they'll find a way to make it back to the East to the finals. If they don't, I think the Nuggets will win in 7. So we shall see. It's gonna be a great series, man. I would love to see LeBron back in the championship to try to fight for his 5th ring, especially everything they've been through this season, all the accomplishments he's had this season himself. It'll definitely top it off. Being one of his best championships. Some other professional analysts, they say they don't believe that this will be LeBron's most accomplished championship, But me personally, I think it would be, just because of what it would represent. Again, going along with the scoring, the scoring record. He had the most points scored in the NBA, all that type of stuff, man. And then to be able to cap it off with the finals trophy, the Larry O'Brien, it would definitely be awesome. All right, but for the Eastern Conference Final, I definitely think I'm going Heat all the way, man. You see how Jimmy Butler came in there, how Jimmy Buckets came into Boston and stole Game 1. Man, he's a fearless player, man. I admire Jimmy Butler a lot. He's definitely one in a lifetime generation talent, man. Just because of who he is, how he plays, the swag he brings to the game, the leadership style he has, the commitment to be able to get better, and to be able to show, every year when he finally get his own team to be able to be the leader of, and he had Chicago Bulls, he had his era with them where he was, he was elite as well, but his game has elevated so much, man, and he's definitely taking the Heat to new heights. With Eric Spoelstra, I like Eric Spoelstra when LeBron played for him. I became a Heat fan at that time. So I really like the Heat, man. I still got ties to them just because, like I said, the organization, Eric Spoelstra, he's a great coach. And the players they've had through their, through the generations as LeBron has left, after LeBron left, Dwayne was still there. Dwayne Wade was still there, all those type of players. So, yeah, man, I'm definitely looking forward to it. But I think it's going to be, I don't know, like I said, the Heat stole game 1 last night. So I think it could potentially wrap up in game 6 back at Boston. Maybe, who knows, but the Heat are a pretty good team. Like I said, they knocked down the number 1 seed and the Bucks. They knocked down the number 4 seed and the Knicks, and they're the only number 8 seed to reach the finals in the last 25 years. So I definitely think they're pushing, themselves in the right direction, and I think the Heat will ultimately take it. But I'm kind of in a mix right now because I'm kind of rooting for Jimmy Butler to get a ring. I want LeBron to get his 5th ring as well, but I think Jimmy Butler definitely deserves a ring, man. It just takes me to a flashback of the year when the Heat and the Lakers were playing in the bubble, and man, Jimmy Butler was just going off, man. 40 plus points, easily, multiple games, just giving everything he got to be able to, put on the line for his team to win, man, and seeing that will and determination. Like I said, I've seen that journey from different teams where he's, sacrificed, a lot of things to be able to try to win games and stuff like that. But when it was on the biggest stage and the biggest time of his career for a championship, he was still, it was nothing less. He was still out there going 110%. So I'm looking forward to him, man. I'm looking forward to see who will prevail, who will come out on top from the East and the West to be able to meet in the finals. I'm going to be excited, man. It's going to be cool. It's a lot of different scenarios. Heat's Nuggets would be cool. Celtics Lakers would be cool. Heat Lakers would be cool. Celtics Nuggets would be cool. Whatever it is, it'll be dope, man. Lakers Heat, it'll be dope. Whatever it is, man, it's definitely gonna be a great Final Four left in the NBA right now. It's gonna be a great great games from here on out. So definitely looking forward to it, man. So again, good luck to all those teams. But if the Lakers and Heat meet up, I think the Lakers will probably win. But if the Heat Nuggets link up, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know who's gonna win. Like I said, it's gonna be to the wire games. It's gonna be a lot of good defense. It's gonna be high intensity the whole time. So I'm looking forward to it, man. Truly looking forward to it. Moving on over to the NBA lottery pick, I'll go over the first 10 NBA picks for this upcoming draft. Excuse me. It's gonna be exciting. So the San Antonio Spurs won the lottery pick. They won the lottery, and they will be receiving the number 1 draft pick. The number 1 draft pick is, the suspected number 1 draft pick is to be Victor Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama. He's out of France, if I'm not mistaken. He's looking to be the most talented prospect since LeBron James, so he'll be going number 1, most likely to San Antonio, followed by San Antonio Spurs. We have Charlotte Hornets at number 2. I'm looking forward to see who they're going to be able to pair with LaMelo Ball as he journeys back to health and things of that nature. Then followed by number 2, we have the Portland Trail Blazers at 3. That's another team I'm looking forward to see who they were going to pair with the Damian Lillard, to be able to make them competitive in the West. Then at number 4, we have the Houston Rockets, another young team, another team full of young talent that needs a big boost. So I'm looking forward to see who they have at number 4. Then we have the Detroit Pistons at number 5. We have the Orlando Magic at number 6. The Orlando Magic is another young, scary team who has a lot of good young talent and, a couple players away from being really competitive in the East. Then we have the Indiana Pacers at 7. The Washington Wizards at 8. That's another team I'm looking out for to be able to see what type of draft pick they go with, just because of, Bradley Beal is there. He's a dominant player. Chris Porzingis is there. Kristaps Porzingis is up there as well. So, definitely can be able to pair those individuals with some great players to be able to help them out. Then we have the Utah Jazz at number 9. And then to round out the top 10, we have the Dallas Mavericks. So, again, the Dallas Mavericks are the last of the 10 picks. And the rest of the picks are followed. We have the Orlando Magic at 11, Oklahoma City Thunder at 12, Toronto Raptors 13, New Orleans Pelicans 14, the Atlanta Hawks 15, the Utah Jazz at 16, the LA Lakers at 17, the Miami Heat at 18, Golden State Warriors at pick 19, Houston Rockets have 20, Brooklyn Nets 21, Brooklyn Nets with a back-to-back 22, the Portland Trail Blazers have the 23rd pick, Sacramento with the 24th pick, Memphis Grizzlies with the 25th pick, Indiana Pacers 26, Charlotte Hornets 27, Utah Jazz 28, Indiana Pacers 29, and the LA Clippers round out the top 30 for the first round of the NBA draft. So make sure y'all stay tuned. Be on the lookout for the 2023 NBA draft. It's going to be dope. It's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to it. I might do depending on what day it is, I might do a draft party type of episode like I did for the NFL draft. That was pretty dope. I enjoyed that. So I'll just be on the lookout for it. Transitioning over to the Major League Baseball. Major League Baseball scores from last night. Shout out to the Braves. We had a go-ahead home run in the 9th going up against the Texas Rangers. So we end up winning 6-5. So we currently have a 27-16 record. Shout out to the Braves, man. Just keep chopping away. Let's keep getting better. Hopefully we stay healthy throughout the season, man. We have a lot of great young talent, a lot of great talent that we've acquired. We have a deep bullpen, all that type of stuff. So I'm looking forward to, see what the season continue to consist of. Then we had the Pirates defeat the Tigers 8-0. We had the Dodgers defeat the Twins 7-3. We had the Rockies defeat the Reds 11-6. We had the Diamondbacks over the Athletics 5-3. We had the Giants defeat the Phillies 7-4. We had the Kansas City Royals defeat the Padres 4-3. We had the Orioles defeat the Angels 3-1. We had the Marlins defeat the Washington Nationals 4-3. We had the Blue Jays defeat the Yankees in extra innings 3-0. Excuse me. We had the Red Sox defeat the Mariners 12-3. We had the Mets defeat the Rays in extra innings 8-7. We had the Cardinals defeat the Brewers 3-0. We had the Astros defeat the Cubs 7-6. And we had the White Sox defeat the Guardians 7-2. So make sure y'all check out the games. Make sure if you follow your respective teams for baseball, make sure you check them out. For today's games, we have a couple early games. For Thursday, May 18th, we have the Angels going up against the Orioles at 12 o'clock in Baltimore. We have the Rays going up against the Mets at 1 p.m. We have the Nationals going up against the Marlins at 1 p.m. as well. We have the Guardians going up against the White Sox at 2:10 on ESPN+. We have the Yankees going up against the Blue Jays at 7 o'clock tonight. And we have the Dodgers going up against the Cardinals at 7:45 tonight as well. So make sure y'all tune into those games. Make sure y'all on the lookout if you follow baseball. If you follow any sports and you're behind on any sports information, make sure you just, come to ESPN app or wherever app you get your sports information from. And, make the best of it. So, or obviously you can always come here on Thursdays and Saturdays on the Grateful Gal Sports Huddle. And you can get your sports news here as well. So, moving on to the National Hockey League. National Hockey League Eastern Conference Finals and Western Conference Final games are here. The games are set. The teams are ready to rock and roll. Shout out to the Carolina Panthers, baby. I'm definitely rocking with the Carolina Panthers, man. I'm not, a huge hockey fan. I follow it, but, especially when I have time to be able to represent the state that I live in, team, I'm definitely going to represent them. So shout out to the Carolina Hurricanes. The only team I ever really rooted for in hockey was the Thrashers when they was in Atlanta. But we haven't had the Atlanta Thrashers in over 10 years. So, now I'm a Carolina Hurricane fan. So shout out to the Carolina Hurricanes for making the Eastern Conference Finals. For hockey, they will be going up against the Florida Panthers tonight on TNT at 8 p.m. So make sure y'all tune in again tonight on TNT, 8 p.m. We have the Eastern Conference Final, Game 1. Carolina Hurricanes going up against the Florida Panthers. Make sure y'all check that out. Then we have tomorrow night, Western Conference Final, Game 1, 8:30 p.m. on ESPN. We have the Dallas Stars going up against the Las Vegas Golden Knights. We have the Dallas Stars going up against the Las Vegas Golden Knights. So good luck to both of those teams. Congratulations to all the teams that was able to make it to this point to represent their state, represent their city, represent their team, all that good stuff, man. Represent their fans, all those things. So make sure y'all tune into those games tonight and tomorrow night as well. There's some NBA action tonight. Again, you can catch out the NBA game 2 of the Western Conference Final, on 8:30 p.m. on ESPN. Lakers Nuggets game 2 in Denver. I'm looking forward to it. Jokic went crazy the other night. This man went crazy. He had like 10 rebounds in the first quarter. He ended the game with a triple-double. He had 34 points, 21 rebounds, and 14 assists. Like, this man is a beast, man. He's a beast. But shout out to AD, man. AD had a 40-point game as well, man. AD dropped 40. Like I said, he need to be able to match that physicality, get more rebounds for sure, man. He need to be on the boards real heavy, and just, be a force, be a factor. He had a lot of blocks. I think he had about 3-4 blocks, that type of stuff, man. So he's definitely going to be able to be a key factor if the Lakers want to be able to make it to the final. So shout out to the Lakers, shout out to the Heat, shout out to the Denver Nuggets, and shout out to the Boston Celtics, again, for representing your organizations and making it to the point where, you have the chance to be able to go play for a Larry O'Brien trophy. So good luck to y'all. And to wrap the Sports Huddle off, ladies and gentlemen, the Arlington Renegades are your 2023 XFL champions. Again, the Arlington Renegades defeated the DC Defenders in the XFL championship game to become the 2023 XFL championship team. So shout out to the Arlington Renegades, man. They came into the championship game with a losing record, but they came out on top. So that's how you got to have the mentality. It's not about how you start. It's about how you finish, and they finished strong. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe on all major podcast platforms, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. Hit that follow button on any major podcast platform you follow me on. Definitely hit that follow button on Spotify. I would greatly appreciate it. Please hit that follow button on Spotify. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow for some Fun Fact Fridays. I didn't have a new country this week to be able to give fun facts on, so it'll probably just be regular fun facts tomorrow. But make sure y'all tune in, man. It's always such a blessing to be able to have life and just be able to get on this platform, man. Every day I love it. I enjoy finding this peace and, my small time I have to be able to come, here and just speak about different things and have my freedom and my platform and be able to voice my opinion and have my voice be put out into the world. I appreciate that. I thank God for life today. And y'all just have a great day, man. Wake up this morning. That was our chance to have life, but choose to be able to be great, choose to better ourselves this morning, and choose to be able to find a relationship with God and just go forward and better ourselves every day that we get. It's a new opportunity. It's a new today. And let's make the best of it. Until next time, I'm going to see y'all. Again, like, comment, subscribe. Hit that follow button on Spotify. I love y'all. Check me out tomorrow. I'm going to see y'all. Y'all have a great day. Until next time. Peace.